Welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. So, who has heard of this game? Championship Baseball by Milton Bradley. There it is, Milton Bradley. So you're thinking, well, it's Milton Bradley. How good could it be? And that's kind of what I thought as I was perusing eBay and happened to see this game. Made an offer on it, got it real cheap. So I thought I'd try it out. One thing that drew me to the game, which I'll get to in a minute actually. Let's open it up and look at what's going on here. You got, there's actually a little stadium that you can put together, which I'm not going to do. It's got like, you can keep your score and your innings and your outs, everything on there. It's got little players. They come with the stand. They're over here. So you can put the players in there. Like so. Stand them up on the board. And let's take a look at the board, which is one of the things that drew me to the game to begin with. As you can see on here, there's different places to put your fielders. Maybe not up there, but like over here you can see. And then the outfield, left fielder can play in these three positions. Same with the center field and so on. It's kind of hard to fit it all in the camera, but you get the idea. So I thought, I wonder how they're going to work that. Because that's kind of cool. I mean, you don't get to position your defense in very many games out there. So I thought, I'll take a chance on it, see what's going on, because I'm interested in seeing how they handle this. Well, what it is, it's really meant for a two-player game. Before each at-bat happens, the manager, the batter of the batting team, the hitting team, is going to place one of these out and upside down, 1, 2, or 3. This is a 1, but you got 1, 2, or 3 corresponding to these 3 spots. So he picks a 1, puts it upside down. Then the defense positions their players however they want, on any number. Let's say the ball they've got the third baseman on 1. They don't know what he's picked, obviously. Let's say it's a ground ball to third, and it says single, but then he'll flip this over. If they both match, that means he was in the right spot, and it is not a single, it's an out. So wherever the ball's hit, if it's in the 1 position, the fielder's in that 1 position, and he turns over a 1, it's going to be an out instead of a hit. So it's really meant for 2 players. So what I'm going to do to handle that is I'm going to assume everybody's in position 2. Straight away, basically. That's what that means. And then if that situation comes up on the card, I'll roll a d6. If it comes up a 2 or a 5, because 5 would be the second 2 on a d6. So a 2 or a 5, it's going to be an out. Anything else will be a hit. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, one of the bad things about this game is the pitching does not matter. They give you 30 players, 15 for national, 15 American players, American League players, and the pitchers, they give you 2 pitchers for each team. These are the 4 pitchers, 2 for the national, 2 for the American. And they have no effect on the game whatsoever. So you can put down whoever you want to pitch and just leave them in there. It doesn't really matter. The cards look like this. They look like Topps baseball cards, which they're supposed to. Cardboard, nice, just like a regular old Topps baseball card. Pretty cool. The back is what you're going to be looking at, though. The back looks like an APBA card. Doesn't look like it, but it's laid out like it. You have 11, 12, 13, up to 66. So you roll the 2 dice, you read them low to high in this situation. Or you could use a red and white, I suppose. Just like an APBA, but you'll read them low to high, you'll read what it says, and go from there. Now you do have a stealing number, or not stealing, but speed. A speed number and a power number. Those come into play on stealing and tagging up, which is in the game. It's a very simple game, honestly. Like I said, the pitching doesn't factor in. So you've just got this. You don't have any charts. You just go by what it says on the card. And that's it. So for the National League, leading off, playing first base is Pete Rose. Batting second, left field, Dale Murphy. Batting third, playing third, Bill Madlock. Batting fourth and DHing, Mike Schmidt. Batting fifth and right field is Al Oliver. Batting sixth and playing center is Andre Dawson. Batting seventh and playing second is Steve Sachs. Batting eighth and catching, Gary Carter. Batting ninth and playing shortstop is Ozzie Smith. Maybe I should have gone through, well, I've got them upside down, so kind of got to go that way, this direction. For American League, leading off, playing left field is Ricky Henderson. Batting second, playing first, Rod Carew. Batting third, playing third, Wade Boggs. Batting fourth in right field, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth in center, Dave Winfield. Batting sixth and catching, Ted Simmons. Batting seventh and DHing, Cecil Cooper. Batting eighth and playing second is Lou Whitaker. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, Cal Ripken. So I'm debating whether I should bring this in or just use the board. I think I'm going to bring this in instead of using the board. So first up is the National League. It's going to be Pete Rose. And we get a 35. So sack, bunt, or walk. Obviously, there's not a sack bunch situation. So Pete Rose with a walk to lead off the game. He's not going to be stealing. He only has a speed number of 1. And in order to steal second base, you need a 6 or more with your steal number and a dice roll. So I'd have to roll a 5 or a 6 for him to steal second base successfully. 55 for Dale Murphy. And that is an out. Ground ball to third. Runners advance 1 base. So if it says out, it's not a situation where you're going to check the fielding. You only check that if it doesn't say, if it says like right here, ground ball third single, then you would check the position of the fielder. But in this case, it says it is a definite out at third, ground ball to third, but runners advance 1 base. So Rose to second, here's Bill Madlock. 24. 24 is a ground ball to second single. So this is a situation where if I roll a 2 or a 5, he's out. And I rolled a 3, so it is a single. Runners advance the same amount as the batter or the hit. So 1 base. So 1 out with Mike Schmidt, first and third. And a 12 is an out. Ground ball to second, double play. So it's going to be a double play because there's a runner at first. The 4-6-3, and Mike Schmidt is hitting into an inning-ending double play. So bottom of the first, Ricky Henderson, and a 12 is an out. It's ground out to short. Rod Carew, 15, fly ball to right field single. This is a check on the fielder. 2 or a 5, he's out. So he's not. It is a single to right field for Rod Carew. Brings up Wade Boggs. Another 12. Left field single. So another 2 or 5. It's a 6. So it is a single. Runners advance 2 bases. Carew to third. 1 out, Reggie Jackson. God, another 12. Struck him out, though. Reggie strikes out, 2 down. Winfield to 15. The ground ball through the infield single. And that is a single. Runners advance 1 base, first and second. 2 down, run comes home, RBI for Winfield. 45. The fly ball left field double. 2 or 5, it's not a double, it's an out. It's a 6. So a double for Simmons. Scores Boggs. Winfield to third. And there are 2 down, second and third. Now Cecil Cooper, 12. Ground ball through the infield single. Scores another one. 3-0 American League. First and third. There's a 56. Fly ball right field single. Got to check. 2 or 5. It is a 5, so he's out. But 3 runs in the first for the American League. We'll go to the second. It's 3-0 American League. Al Oliver, 11, is an out. Fly out to left. 1 away. Dawson, 26, is a walk. It's a 1-out walk to Dawson. Brings up Steve Sachs. 24. It is an out. Ground ball to first. So, it's a U3. No double play indication, so a runner will advance. 2 down, Dawson at second. Gary Carter, 22. Is an out. He flies out to left field. So bottom of the second. Cal Ripken leading off for the American League. 55, that's an out. Grounds out to short. Back to the top of the order, Ricky Henderson, 45. It's a ground ball to third. 2 or 5, he's out. It is a 5. 5-3. Bang bang play there by Bill Madlock. 12. Fly ball right field double. 2 or 5. It's caught. But it's not. It's a double for Carew. Single double now for Carew. Wade Boggs, 14. Flies out to right field. Top of the third, 3-0 American League. Ozzie Smith with a 34 is an out to left field. Flies out to left. Pete Rose, a 13, is a fly ball to the left. Could be a single. 2 or 5, he's out. And he's out. Another fly out to left field. Ricky Henderson there making a running catch. 2 down. Murphy, 12's a strikeout. Bottom of 3. Reggie. See what you got. Reggie, 13's a fly ball to center field single. 2 or 5, he's out though. It is a single. Base hit for Reggie. He's aboard. Brings up Dave Winfield, 16. Fly ball to left field triple. 2 or 5, it's caught though. And it is caught. Big. That is a huge catch by Dale Murphy. Out there and left. Avoids the triple. Simmons with a 14. Flies out to left. 2 down. Cecil Cooper, 1 for 1 with a single. 23 is a ground out to third. We'll go to the 4th. Bill Madlock, 1 for 1 with a single. 23 is an out. He pops it out. Pops foul to third. 1 away. Mike Schmidt struck out his first time out. No, he didn't. Double play. My bad. Hit into a double play. So 23 is a fly ball to center. Can he get there in time? Can Dave Winfield come in and make the catch? No. Schmidt drops it in front of him for a single. Al Oliver, 23. Right field single. Runners advance 2 bases. 2 or 5, he's out though, and he is out. 2 down. Andre Dawson, 22, is an out. Flies out to right. Bottom of the 4th, 3-0. American League. Sweet Lou Whitaker, 35. Fly ball left. Will it drop in time? It does. Whitaker with a single. He's a speed of 2. You need a 6 or more with the speed and a roll of the dice, or die, a D6, to get a stolen base. So I'd have to roll a 4, 5, or 6 for him to steal. Let's try it. Lou Whitaker's going to take off, and it is a 5. He has a stolen base for Lou Whitaker. Brings up Ripken, 11, is an out. Flies out to left. Now it says runner advances 1 base, so runner would advance. It's an automatic out. There's no checking on the fielder. So runner advances. Whitaker to third now. 1 out, Ricky Henderson. 44. It's a ground ball to third. He is out. Runner advances 1 base. So the only play was to first. And Whitaker scores 4-0 American League. 2 down, bases clear for Rod Carew, 23. Struck him out. Not very many strikeouts in this game. Good hitters. So it's 4-0. They got a run there. I gave him a 0. My bad. They did get a run. It's 4-0 American League. Top of the 5th. Sacks 56. Fly ball to right, single. But 2 or 5, he's out. Otherwise, it is a single, and it will be a single base hit for Steve Sachs. What's his stealing? Ooh, 4. He's got a speed factor of 4, so basically, how many stolen bases? He had 56 stolen bases in 84. This is 1984, or 83, excuse me. 1983. So a 1 or a 2, or actually a 2 or above. As long as I don't roll a 1, he's safe. Wow, barely makes it. But Sachs is in there. Second base. Gary Carter, 23. Fly ball to left field, home run. And that is a home run. You don't check the fielder on a home run because it's out of here. 2-run home run for Gary Carter. Gets the Nationals on the board, National League, 4-2. Still nobody out. Here's Ozzie Smith, 14. Ground ball through the infield, single. That's Ozzie. He's going to try to steal. 3, 4, or 5, and he steals. It's 50-50 chance. And he's good. He's in there. Brings up Pete Rose. 13. Fly ball left, single. 2 or 5, he's out. And he's out. Bad luck there. Fly out for Dale Murphy, or for Pete Rose, and here's Dale Murphy. 45. Fly ball to center field, a home run for Dale Murphy. Right there. Straightaway center, he hits one out, and it ties the ball game up. National League with 2 home runs in the inning. 2 2-run home runs. It makes it 4-4 ball game. 1 out, bases clear, Bill Madlock. 33. And he lines out to third. 2 down, Mike Schmidt. 15, fly ball to left field, double. Can he take away the double, 2 or 5? He does not. Double for Schmidt, 2 for 3 day for him. Brings up Al Oliver. 66, home run, just like in ABBA. 3 home runs in the inning. All 3 2-run home runs for the National League. And they're now up 6-4. Like I said, pitching doesn't matter. So we're just hitting away here. 44. And he grounds out Andre Dawson to third base. And the inning comes to a close, but 6 runs on 3 2-run home runs from the National League. Bottom of the 5th, it's 6-4 National League. There's Wade Boggs, 13. Ground ball to third, single. I'm trying to think, is that... We do need to check on that. Two or 5, he's out. It is a 4, so it is single for Boggs. He's got a 1, so I'd have to roll a 5 or a 6 for a stolen base for him. 46 for Reggie Jackson. Struck him out. Second time Jackson has gone down on strikes. 2 down, Dave Winfield, 14. And he flies out, pops out to the infield. Call it shortstop. 2 down, Ted Simmons, 35. And he lines out to third. Top of the 6th, Still 6-0 National League. Steve Sachs, 14. Fly ball center. Could be a single. It is not. He flies out. Gary Carter, 12. Ground ball to second. Possible single. Let's check and see if Whitaker can make the play on a 2 or a 5. He does not. Single for Gary Carter. Brings up Ozzie. Home run for Ozzie Smith. He got the 66. And he squeaks one out of here. He's hit 3 on the year back in 83. Amazing. Another 2-run home run for the National League. 8-4 now, National League. Here's Pete Rose, 22, is a fly out to left field. Pete can't escape that fly out to left. So 2 away, bases clear. Dale Murphy homered his last time up, 34. And infield fly, he's out. We'll call it a pop out to second. 2 more runs, though. It's 8-4. National League, bottom of the 6th. Cecil Cooper, 1 for 2 on the day, 36. Sac fly or walk, so it'll be a walk. Cooper is aboard. Lou Whitaker, 13. Right field, possible double. 2 or 5. Nope. Fly out to right field. 1 away, Cal Ripken, 34. 34. Ground ball to short. He's out. Out. Ground ball to short. So they'll get the batter. Cooper will move to second. Hard charging ground ball by Ozzie Smith. Gets him. 36 pops out to the catcher. Ricky Henderson does. We'll go to the 7th. Still 8-0 National League. Bill Madlock, 12. Flies out to right field. Schmidt, 35. And he flies out to left. Oliver, 55. He grounds out to short. Wow, a 3-up, 3-down inning. There has not been very many of those. Bottom of the 7th. 8-4 National League. Rod Carew, 24. Fly to left. 2 or 5, he's out. Single. Base hit for Rod Carew. As he gets down in front of the left fielder Murphy. Brings up Boggs, and Boggs hits one out. The 66ers are home runs. Pretty much on anybody, I think. 2-run shot for Boggs. 8-6. So we've got the 2-run home run Blues going. 24 for Reggie. And it's an out. Infield fly. 1 out. Dave Winfield, 1 for 3, 25. Fly ball to center, single. 2 or 5, he's out. And it is going to drop in for a hit. 1 out, 1 on. Ted Simmons, 12. Fly ball left field, single. And runners will advance 2 bases as it is a base hit. Winfield to third. Here come the American League. Only 1 out. Cecil Cooper. 25. Pops foul to first and he's out. 2 down. Lou Whitaker. 1 for 3. Uh-oh. Lou Whitaker hits one out on a 66. What do you have, 12 and 83? And he gets a big 3-run home run here. And that puts the American League on top 9-8. 5 runs in the inning. So bases clear now for Ripken, 26. It is a fly ball to right field single. Unless it's a 2 or 5, and it is. So he'll fly out. That ends the inning. The American League with a big 5 spot here in this 7th to regain the lead, 9-8. So we go to the 8th inning. Let's see. The bench for the Nationals League is as follows: Concepcion, Garvey, Pedro Guerrero, Darrell Porter. So I don't think. Well, we'll see if we'll call on anybody here. See what happens. 56. 56, he is ground out to second, Andre Dawson does. Second baseman Steve Sachs. So you got, they don't really have a second baseman. They have Concepcion, which is short. So Steve Sachs, who hit 281. 13, struck him out. 2 down, Gary Carter. Or do we want Darrell Porter? Let's see. Carter is a better hitter. If you look at the average. They both played exactly 145 games. Porter, 262 average. Gary Carter, 270. We're going to stick with Gary Carter. And he gets an 11, but it is a fly out to right field. So 11, unlike the 66, is not a home run. And there'll be one more chance for the National League. And they want to try to hold the American League. These are the bench players for the American League. So we'll see if we want to make any changes. I don't want to change out Ricky. 13, and he pops out to the catcher. Second time he's done that. There's Rod Carew, 339 average. We'll leave him in there. 55, he grounds out to second base. 2 down. Brings up Wade Boggs. Let's let 361 average. You got George Brett here, 310. Let's let Brett bat anyway. Boggs is 3 for 4, 2 singles, a home run, 2 RBIs. But we got a lot of George Brett fans out there. Let's let him hit. 35. 35 is an out, fly out to right field. So we'll go to the 9th inning. Last call for the National League, trailing 9-8. And it's Ozzie, 25. It's a fly out to right. Brings up Pete Rose. Let's see what Garvey hit. Doesn't necessarily have to be Garvey, but I think we are going to let Steve Garvey hit. Steve Garvey on the National League. 46. It is a pop out to the catcher. So 2 down brings up Dale Murphy, or yep, we're going to stay with Dale Murphy. Down to the last out, 56. The fly ball left field double. 2 or 5, he's out. It is a double. Murphy keeps things alive for the National League. Bill Madlock, well, they're going to stick with him. And there's that 12 again. It is an out. He flies out to right field. And that ends the ball game. American League win at 9-8, a wild one. As the pitching does nothing. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits for the National League. I'm not sure if you can get errors in this game either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 hits for the American League. As the pitching didn't show up, and it shows on the scoreboard. 9-8, 17 runs, 25 hits. In this championship baseball debut here on the channel. Anyway, I think, a 2-player game would be pretty cool. I'm trying to match wits, where you're going to hit the ball, where you want to hit the ball. Trying to line up your defense accordingly. But, that's not going to happen here. It's going to be a solo game for me. So, anyway, that's going to wrap this up. Championship Baseball by Milton Bradley back from 1984. Got it cheap. So, it's worth a shot. And we'll probably play it again. So until next time, you guys, thank you for watching. Take care, and God bless.